Rain poured heavily over the city skyline. At the edge of a rooftop stood Li Xian. His clothes were soaked, his hands stained with blood, and his eyes were filled with disbelief. Just hours ago, he had everything. Power, wealth, influence. A man who built his empire from nothing. A genius admired by thousands. But now, everything was gone. The people he trusted the most had betrayed him. His closest friend. His business partner. And the woman he loved. Linro. The woman he thought would stay by his side forever. She stood before him with cold eyes. No warmth. No guilt. Only greed. Li Xian laughed bitterly. In the end, love had been nothing but a lie. A gunshot echoed. Pain spread through his chest. His body fell backward into darkness. As the world faded, he made one final vow. If there was another life, he would never trust so easily again. Silence. Coldness. So, Li Xian slowly opened his eyes. A freezing wind brushed across his face. Above him, a pale moon hung in the dark sky. Below him, frozen earth. He sat up in shock. This wasn't the city. It was an ancient forest. And this body was not his. Suddenly, pain exploded inside his mind. Countless memories rushed into him. This body belonged to Chu Tianyuan, the son of General Chu Tianyuan, heir to the mighty Chu family, a noble family that protected the Great Wei dynasty. But despite his status, Chu Tianyuan was infamous, spoiled, arrogant, and blinded by love. His entire world revolved around one woman, Chu Tianyuan, the most beautiful woman in heavenly Jade City. He chased her endlessly, ignored his family, ignored his responsibilities, ignored even his own wives. And in the end, he died. Li Xian pieced it together. Betrayed, poisoned, abandoned. He laughed coldly. What a fool. At that moment, a voice echoed inside his mind. Ding. Heavenly War System activated. Ancient Divine Body. Shadow Steps. War Instinct. A new power. The second chance. Li Xian clenched his fists. This life would be different. Without wasting time, he left the forest. Hours later, through the falling snow, the towering gates of the Chu mansion appeared before him. The moment old Wu saw him, his face turned pale. Young master? Where were you? We searched for you everywhere. Li Xian looked at him calmly. I'm fine. Old Wu's eyes reddened. The madam hasn't slept for 2 days. She thought you were dead. Li Xian froze for a moment. Mother. Without another word, he ordered, take me to her. The halls of the mansion were silent. Servants looked at him in disbelief. Some nearly cried seeing him return alive. Soon he reached his mother's chamber. Inside, Lady Ning lay weakly on her bed. Her face pale. Her body exhausted from grief. The moment she saw him, her eyes widened. Tianyuan? Her voice trembled. Li Xian stepped forward. Mother! Tears instantly fell from her eyes. They said you died. I thought I lost you. Her hands trembled as she held his face. Li Xian stood there in silence. For the first time in both lives, he felt warmth. A mother's love. Something he had never truly known. He gently held her hand. I'm back. Outside her room, 2 women stood waiting. Bai Liue and Shen Ruolin, his wives. Women he had neglected for years. Bai Liue was the princess of the Snowfall Kingdom. A marriage for alliance. Cold, elegant, untouchable. Her silver hair flowed like moonlight. Her blue eyes remained calm. But seeing him alive, they trembled. You survived. Her voice was soft. Shen Ruolin stepped forward immediately. She was the daughter of the Shin merchant clan. Gentle, graceful, and loyal. The moment she saw the wounds on his body, her face changed. You're hurt. Without hesitation, she supported him. Bai Liue quickly prepared medicine. Li Xian looked at both women. Memories surfaced. The old Chu Tianyuan had ignored them. Never cared. Never even spent a night with them. Yet, they stayed. The woman he chased betrayed him. But the women he ignored remained loyal. That night, he called both of them to his chamber. For the first time. Not as strangers, but as wives. The room was warm. Candlelight flickered softly. Shen Ruolin looked confused. You called for us? Bai Liyue stood beside her. Silent. Watching. Li Xian lowered his gaze. Then spoke. I owe both of you an apology. The room froze. Neither expected those words. He continued. For years, I neglected you. I treated you unfairly. I looked at you as burdens. His voice grew quieter. But I was wrong. Shen Ruolin smiled faintly. You don't need to apologize. We chose to stay. Her words struck his heart. Bai Liyue spoke next. Words mean little. But perhaps people can change. Li Xian smiled. For the first time, he truly looked at them. Bai Liyue, beautiful like winter moonlight, cold on the outside, lonely inside. And Shen Ruolin, warm like spring sunlight, gentle, patient, always there. How had the old Chu Tianyuan ignored them? He couldn't understand. Shen Ruolin carefully treated his wounds. Her fingers were soft. Careful. Li Xian suddenly held her hand. She froze. Thank you. Her cheeks turned red. It was the first time he had thanked her. Then he looked at Bai Liyue. And you? For staying. Bai Liyue turned away slightly. It was my duty. But her cold voice had softened. Slowly, Li Xian stood. He stepped closer. Closer than ever before. The distance between them disappeared. He gently lifted Shen Ruolin's chin. Her breathing stopped. I made many mistakes. But from now on, I'll make it right. Then he turned to Bai Liyue. His fingers brushed softly through her silver hair. She froze. For the first time, he touched her. Not because he had to, but because he wanted to. He looked at both women. His eyes firm. His voice steady. From this day onward, he would protect them. No matter what. Because this life would be different. Outside, snow continued to fall. But inside that room, warmth had finally begun. And the story of Chu Tianyuan had only just begun.
Hey guys, if you're enjoying the content, make sure to subscribe to the channel for regular updates. Your support really helps us grow.